Oh, Sam.
It didn't switch automatically like it said it was going to.
I don't know what that means, but we're back.
We are back. It has been a long time. It feels that way anyway.
Yeah, we've had one show in the last month and a half.
We're failing all these guys that are joining us today.
Listen,
all of
those
them.
aren't good numbers, man.
No.
Who all we got with us? So I'm seeing Rob and RC Granny, it looks like.
Donna Lightfoot. Cedar Creek. Welcome, Cedar Creek.
All right, Cedar Creek, Bam Bam Pruitt. All right, we got some folks with us tonight. What's up, guys?
How's everybody doing?
Thanks for joining us, man. It's been a long time. I didn't know if it was going to show up tonight.
Well, we did. So last night I was working late. I was filling a couple orders, right? Mainly a big one for Direct RC. And yeah, buddy. And we had like a crazy thunderstorm. So I'm like, oh great, power's going to go out, and I'm not going to be able to finish up the order because I was cutting on the laser and whatnot. And then we get notified that, oh, by the way, our power company's working on the power. Your power's going to be out for like 6 to 8 hours or some nonsense like that. So I'm like, I hope I have power tonight.
Well, I'm glad you do.
Me too.
Because if it was just up to me, that would be bad news.
I was just telling the guys earlier in the chat, I'm like, because they didn't know you were going to show up because you hadn't checked in. And I'm like, I can't do this by myself for an hour. I'm like, I can't hold the show down that long.
We're not that good together. We're even worse individually.
Yeah. Have you seen either one of our YouTube channels?
Hey, not a lot of people have.
It is true. It is very true. Hey, this combination's going on.
Something's happening over there. I got the original llama tonight.
I know. I love the original llama. I think it's hilarious. I still want to get me one of those. I may just have to make one.
I was debating. I was like, do I go with the original llama or do I go with the LlamaTrax?
LlamaTrax, yeah,
and
sure.
I haven't worn this one lately, so I was like, I'm going for the OG llama.
Well, there you go. RC Crawling just checked in. Guys, leave us a comment down below if you're new here or if you're joining us for the first time. I guess that'd make you new. Also, if you're watching on Facebook, it's supposed to be streaming Facebook, but I have yet to find it on Facebook from last time. But that was like a month and a half ago. So
yeah, I don't know. If you're watching on Facebook, let us know.
Yeah, chime in. Let us know. Tag us. That would be great.
All right, Sam. I need to address a giant missing elephant in the room.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't see it because it's missing.
Yeah, I don't know where it is.
Our last show a month ago, before the canceled episode because I was traveling, I promised that I was going to land an awesome guest for us.
Did you fail?
And I mean, as you can see, it's just you and me tonight.
Well, I'm an awesome guest.
Well, you're the co-host.
True. No. So yes, he told me about who he was potentially going to land, and huge. I mean, not that we haven't had some huge guests already, but massive guests.
Yeah. So I'm kind of bummed that worked out, but I just found out today that there's some things going on outside of RC and things like that may have been a conflict, but I haven't heard back from that person. It's a huge bummer. I've made some awesome contacts recently, and so I was trying to cash in on one of those, and it just didn't work out. So big time bummer. I failed everyone, which I mean,
par for the course.
Who didn't expect that? You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, we will. We're still working on it, and I would bet that person will come on.
With what I learned today, I think I still think that there's a possibility.
Okay.
So before today, I was kind of bummed out. I was like, hey, I think that, I just kind of fell apart. But with something that I learned today, I think maybe there's still hope there. So that'll be fun. That'll be a good one.
Good, because I was excited for it. I really was. I was super excited to talk to said person.
Yep. So there will be more follow-up done on my end and see what we can do. Hopefully
and we still have a whole short list of names that we want to bring on that we've either
It's not
reached
even
out
that short
to,
of a
or
list.
it's growing by the day.
We've got a pretty healthy list, and they're awesome folks too.
Yeah, they're all phenomenal people. They're all phenomenal human beings, and I'm just scrolling up and looking at it right now. And there is probably 20 names on that list. Just
Yeah.
be guessing
Yep.
that we haven't done. That doesn't include the few that we have. So
Right.
we got some big names coming up, and I may have a couple more to add to that list as well. So we're super excited. Cedar Creek says, "Who's bigger than me?"
Well, I mean, that's a good question.
Yeah.
And we'll have Cedar Creek on
Yeah,
sometime.
sure, absolutely, absolutely. Garcia Granny says, "Bam Bam needs a Hobby Plus 8x8, please."
I mean, who
I
doesn't
mean,
need one of those Terranauts?
if I just step aside
I'm trying to
and
figure out where. Oh yeah, mine's right there.
point right there, right?
Oh
Which
my gosh. I'm
speaking
trying
of
to
Hobby
grab this
Plus,
thing, and my whole shelf almost fell down.
that would be funny to do live on camera. Look at that.
Yeah, look at there.
See?
Love
That
it.
is cool. So
This thing
we're
is
gonna
so
talk.
awesome.
We're gonna talk about that because Kaz and I both got that early from Hobby Plus to review, to do a video on, and I owe all you guys and all the members of my channel and everybody out there on the internets, the intrawebs, a huge thank you, because that video, for a small channel like mine,
Your
that
video
video's
kind of blew up, Sam.
kind of popped off a little bit, which I absolutely love. So my heartfelt appreciation to all of you guys out there who supported it, who liked it, who commented, who shared, who thumbs it up, who subscribed. I mean, I've gotten, I want to say, close to 100 subscribers off of that one video. So
Yeah,
and
that's big.
I know that doesn't sound huge, but for a channel as small as mine, that's pretty decent. So
But that's healthy, though. I mean, 100, because we're not talking about views. We're talking about people that actually subscribed from that one video. That's big.
Yes. So thank you guys. That really, it's awesome. And not tooting my own horn, I was kind of excited about this. When I got the Hobby Plus, the Direct RC email, I was up there with two big dogs.
You
I was up
were.
there with Adam from Cake Crawlers
Yep.
and Ken from the Shop Mini RC. I was sandwiched right between the two of them. So I'm like,
Yep.
hey, it made me happy. I was like a kid in a candy store. I was very happy.
Well done, bud.
So thank you guys. I really, really appreciate it. Really do. Moving on. You guys are here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, hit the notification bell. Do all those things you do to videos and content creators you love. And now that we got that out of the way, what do we have first on the agenda, Chaz?
Well, I mean, let's just check in real quick with each other, man. I haven't talked to you very much. I mean, we haven't even chatted offline very much lately.
No, it's been my full-time job has been absolutely insane lately. I mean, I was talking to my wife on the way home today, and like we always do, and she goes, "How was your day?" And I said, "Insane." And she goes, "Every day can't be insane, Sam." And I said, "Well, it's that time of year." So
yeah,
it is insane at work today. So I've been super busy. I've been trying to do, like, not that I'm always trying to do 50 things at once, but I've been trying to get some other things out that we're going to talk about and some other things done. And with work and with the big order from Direct RC, thank you, Direct RC, and from other orders, I just shipped an order to Canada. I have been like, I didn't even get the thumbnail to this live updated. That's how busy I've been. I will go back and do it, yes, but
yeah, quit slacking.
my goodness, I didn't get the show scheduled till today.
We haven't even been online for a month, and you couldn't get a thumbnail done for us.
I know, for crying out loud. I have a legitimate reason, and you'll see. But no excuses. I'll do better in the future. But it's just been it's been insanely busy as of late. I thought it would calm down this time of year. Not happen. How you been?
Horizon been calling lately? Because they were asking people whether they needed more CrawlerTrax videos, and I saw some comments.
There was a video out there. By the way, guys, go out there, look for the Horizon video. It's on Facebook. I think it's on Instagram. It may be on the YouTubes. Look at their Horizon video that features some of our product, and go comment on it. Say that you need to see more CrawlerTrax.
It's just a video showing off the SCX24 base camp. And he says at the end, he said, if you want to see more videos with CrawlerTrax, let us know in the comments. So go do that. Go let them know.
Go let them know that you want to see more CrawlerTrax. Yes. Yeah, so we got featured on Axial's channel, which is pretty special. We did a collaboration with them. We sent them some custom engraved, like we did with Direct RC and Hobby Plus.
Yep, I saw that.
Some
Looks
custom
good.
engraved thing, and it's been they've had them for quite some time, and so but they had some personnel changes and whatnot, and finally they put a video up, and it was a pretty good video. So go over,
The
find that
Axial
out.
logo looked really good on there.
Yeah, we did their custom little mountain theme, so it was a little bit more than just my typical logo, and then the what's the word? Topo
The
marks, the topo
Yeah,
map thing.
yep.
So we did a little bit more for them, just because they're not that Hobby Plus and Direct RC or any of the other companies I've done aren't huge names, but they're kind of like one of the granddaddies. So we partner with them, and they have our product now.
Nice.
Go find the video.
Go look it up.
Go look it up.
Sam, this might surprise you. I don't know if you can hear it or not. I'm sick, dude.
Yeah, again. How many times you been sick?
I don't know how many shows have we had, because I feel like that's how many times I've been sick.
This is what, 15, I think, or 14?
No, we're on 18, dude.
18. Oh,
yeah, I got the show notes right here. It's season 1, episode 18. By the way, what constitutes a season?
I don't know. I just thought it sounded good.
Yeah, I don't know either, but it does sound good. So we're on season 1.
It makes us look more official than we really are.
Nobody even sees that stuff.
They do. It's on every thumbnail.
Oh, is it? Yeah, that's right.
It is on every thumbnail. So yeah. So season 1, we'll decide when season 1 is. We should technically do it by year, because we kind of started at the first this year.
Yeah.
So I think it'll just be
close to the first.
Yeah, so I think it'll just be by year.
Sure.
Maybe. I don't know.
Sounds great.
Maybe we won't. But you're sick, and you're not getting any better anytime soon, it sounds like.
Well, I'm actually doing better today than I was a few days ago. Last night was rough though, dude. Oh my gosh. All right. I should not share this story, but I'm going to. 10:30 last night. Guess who's making an emergency store run to get a plunger?
Oh no. Did you have a little problem?
Well, here's the thing. No, so we have plungers, but we had some plumbing issues with one of our sinks, and I wasn't going to stick a toilet plunger in our sink because that's disgusting. And so I needed a nice, pristine, virgin plumber, or
Virgin plunger.
That's
a virgin plunger. Nice, Chaz. Nice.
So I had to run.
Leave that alone.
So I had to run to the store at 10:30 last night. All right, well, now listen to this. So our bathroom sink is clogged up, and there's a little bit of water standing in it, and whatever reason, like it's not draining right. So I got some liquid plumber, and I got the
virgin plunger.
The virgin plunger, yes, thank you. And so the liquid plumber says just pour it down the drain and give it 7 minutes. It's guaranteed to work in 7 minutes. Okay, that sounds great. 7 minutes isn't that long. Well, I couldn't pour it down the drain because there was standing water in there. So I was like, all right, I'm going to see if I can plunge it and get it to go down, and then I'll do that. Here's the thing. The little overflow hole on the back of the sink, that's connected.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
that's
it goes,
how that
it's
works.
circle. It's circle. Yeah.
That's how it works. So when you plunge, it just geysered.
Oh no. So you had Drano all over you.
So, well, I didn't have the liquid plumber in there yet. Because I was trying to plunge to get the water down, but so I was taking a shower at 11:15 last night.
Wow. Okay, thanks for the story. This is an RC channel. You realize that, right, Chaz?
Hey, man, this is our channel, and I'm sharing about
our experiences. Sure.
I should not have said that because I knew Harold and Cody were going to be on here.
Yeah, they're never going to let you live that down, dude.
I'm not living that down.
Never in a million years. So I'm going to go back to the comments really quickly. I know we got a lot to cover, but Cedar Creek RC, I follow them on TikTok. They have absolutely amazing content. If you're not if you're on TikTok, go to Cedar Creek RC. He did say maybe we need to have us on TikTok, But yeah, Cedar Creek does some really cool stuff. And then RC Granny says, how long back was the video? It was probably a week ago, maybe.
I don't even know if it was that long ago.
Yeah,
I feel
maybe it was
like
the
it
first of
was,
this week.
or maybe over the weekend or something. I feel like it was like maybe 3 or 4 days ago.
Maybe. So just there. And then Virgin Plumber, yeah.
It's so the video you're looking for, RC Granny, it's like a short format with the pink base camp. That's what the video has, the pink base camp. That's what you'll see before you see the CrawlerTrax in the picture.
Yeah. So oh my gosh, Cody, these guys are going crazy. Is the Virgin Plumber brushless or brushed?
I had to brush myself off afterwards.
Yeah, something like that.
So I guess brush.
Yeah. Oh, we have no control of this show anymore. Our comments are running away.
No, it's getting. I don't know why I shared that story. I shouldn't have shared that story, but whatever.
Hey, here we are. So yeah, it's Axial. Going back, Axial. Just look it up. It's on their thing. I actually reposted on ours too. So see if you can go back and find it. If not, reach out to me via Facebook and I'll send you a link. I'd appreciate it. Moving on.
Yeah, let's get into the show. Let's get into the bench talk.
The non-plunger talk. Anything new on the CrawlerTrax front? Well, yes, there actually is. And I will show you guys. So we have our small army of 3D printers kind of aged out of their lifespan. I was having a hard time maintaining them. When I was able to maintain it took hours and hours and hours and hours because they were like a long time ago, like 2019 3D printers, when 3D printing was just starting to become affordable.
Yeah.
They were workhorses. I loved every minute of them, but we have upgraded our 3D printers. And the quality of the new 3D printer, the new technology, and the speed is ridiculous.
So you're just pumping out the goods now?
So we haven't had these on our store for a long time because of that problem with our 3D printers. They are coming back.
Oh yeah. Truck hangers.
Yes. If you don't know what this is, and I had a comment just the other day on Facebook, I think it was, maybe it was Instagram, of how I hang all these trucks back here. And I don't know, you probably won't be able to see this, Chaz, but I did this one for me. It's blue and it's silver. You probably can't see that.
Nice.
But they work. They originally were designed for the TRX4M and the SCX24 because those were kind of the two first ones when we first got started. But the TRX4M hangers fit almost any 18 scale.
Nice.
Not quite, but almost. So, I mean, I've got, once again, that's a Redcat up there. I've got a Fury Tech, or basically a Hobby Plus, Traxxas, SCX24. So just FYI, those are coming back in stock soon on our website. And we have colors. We have colors for Money Pit. This is the color I sent him.
Yep, there you go.
We have Chaz colors.
Oh yeah.
We have, and they're new and improved too, by the way. So here is the old version. Let me just show you really quick. All right.
Okay.
The old version. Here. Uh-oh.
Nice.
There we go.
You got to get the branding on there, brother.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah,
Excellent.
buddy. So they're coming back in stock on our website. We'll have all sorts of colors. Look for them soon. As well as, in light of recent events, and these aren't new. If you went to Beat the Creek, not last year, but the year before. Not this year, but the year before. These aren't new. But you know what these are for? Now, minus this thing. This thing's on top.
What I was gonna say? What in the world? Ooh.
Take a guess.
That's got to be for crawler drags, man.
No, but it could be used for that. So let me just show you.
The way that it links up like that?
Here's an SCX24.
Oh, I know what it's for.
What's it for, Chaz?
It's for the nanos.
It's for the nanos.
It's for the SCX30 and the Ascent32 and the Jabilas.
And the Mini Zs. What are the Mini Zs has a, or the...
Mini Zs is 128. And the LDARCs and the Orlando Hunters.
And the Orlando Hunters. So we originally did these when we went to Beat the Creek. It was when Fury Tech was releasing their Orlando. And they needed something to display on when we went to Beat the Creek. So I hurried and designed up some of these guys. And since then, I've refined them. But with the new announcement of a couple of different rigs, we decided, because originally we did a couple shorts on these. And we're like, hey, if you guys want to see these produced, and I think they were way ahead of their time. There was zero, like very few. There's a couple of people like produce them, and I'm like, if there's only a couple people, I'm not gonna. The response hasn't been that great. There's no sense in manufacturing them, right? So in hopes that the 30th scale, which everything I've heard about the SCX30, this doesn't discount anything else that's already out there, the LDRCs or the Orlandos or whatnot, but with hopes of that platform being successful, we are going to release some of these. And you'll notice that right there.
Yeah.
It will, I don't know why you'd ever do this, but in the sake of universal compatibility, this is our mud pit.
Mud pit, yeah.
So it will fit linked up. Now, could you run a 24 scale and 18 scale on it? Sure. Barely. I mean, it's narrow, but
as long as you're running stock axles, maybe.
Right, sure. But you could, or you could just do side by side, right?
Yeah, just check side hill or something.
Right. But in the sake of the Lego effect, where every part plays nicely with others, we put these on the end of them. So, and here's the other cool one we had coming. That's another one, sneak peek. Oh.
Well, that's not what I had in mind. Wait, is that still another nano one?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, I got all pieces falling off because I didn't tie them down. But this is our hoodoos. If you're familiar with the mud pit, and our hoodoo brackets. So these work on all our obstacles that have those. And you can build your own terrain based on how you want these little pieces to slot in.
Nice.
All different sizes and shapes.
Nice.
So that's what's new with CrawlerTrax, at least for now.
Okay.
We're getting into winter, and winter's when we develop because we can't go outside. But that's what's new. You asked, I delivered.
I did ask, and you did deliver.
I did deliver. Yep. So, what's on your bench?
Too many things.
Yeah. Like 3 that almost look the same. Like that guy right there. Right?
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah. Yeah. So
why are you hesitating, dude?
Just because I'm trying to think in my head like the schedule of things. So I think that video is
that's right. I'm a member, huh? I forget about that.
Yeah, right.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to spoil your thunder.
No, it's fine. It's not a big deal. But so I've got my Betty builds currently still going on. It takes me so long to finish a build.
You're telling me.
Probably because I have 5 different builds going on at the same time. But whatever. So I got I said 3 Betty builds. There's only 2 Betty builds, and then I've got my regular Betty over there. And I did get that coin, by the way, that I was that I was bummed about. So now I have my Betty and the coin, so I'm pretty pumped about that.
Where did you get the coin? Did it come with it? No, it didn't come with it.
I had it was supposed to come with it, but it didn't get shipped with it, and so I followed up with the guy, and then he shipped it, got it, everything's cool. So
sweet, I love it.
Really pumped to have the coin. So my Betty builds are coming along, and they're not so they're not perfect,
They
particularly the paint.
they look
But
good though.
but I'm so pleased with how they turned out because
Yeah.
I'm not a painter. I'm not good at this stuff, but it turned out really good as
Yeah,
far as
they
I'm
look good.
concerned.
They look really good. I've only seen them from a distance, but they look. Your bolt hose are phenomenal. They really are.
So the standard Betty, the
Mhm.
green is just a little bit off because I used Tamiya paint and not Axial whatever. So the green's
Sure.
just a little bit off, and there's a couple areas where my tape job there's a little bit of bleed. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. I'm really happy with how it turned out. And then I did my Wild Betty, and that thing turned out really cool, I think.
I'm so excited to see those completed. They look so good.
So the Wild Betty is 99% done. I have to get the servo horn hooked up, and
Mm,
then I have to get the electronics taped down, and then that one's done.
cool.
The the Resto Mod Betty is probably 80% done, and if I would just sit down for like 45 minutes, it'd be completely finished. Um, and then I have also picked back up on the VW Sherp because I haven't touched that in a while, and so I'm trying to get that wrapped up. That is
Sure.
probably 75% done. Needs a little bit more work on there, but I've got some magnets that are the glue is drying on the magnets right now, so I'm working on it. Whatever. And then I also have my hard park build that is in some state of
You started that
progress.
a long time ago.
I started that in New York,
Yeah.
and then whatever. So,
That's hey, it's the story of the RC life, right?
and then you saw my members only video this week. I
Yes.
have some other bigger things.
Bigger, much bigger things.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. So, if you guys have the same problem, you have way too many projects and not enough time to do them, leave us a comment down below.
Yeah, how many do you have going on? Here's a good
Oh,
question, actually. So, two questions. One, are you a one build at a time person, or are you like
oh
me and you
yes.
can't keep things focused and you have to build like 17 things at once? So, which
This
one are
guy.
you? And then also, which part of the build causes you the most delays? Do you put off getting started because of just like procrastination type stuff, or is there a certain part like you don't like doing the electronics, you don't like, whatever the situation is? Let us know what part of the build is your least favorite part that really slows down your progress, because I'm going to tell you what mine is, and I just realized it a few days ago. Actually, Sam, I think this was in my
It
weekly
was.
update on Monday.
Hmm.
So mine is the reason that I've got so many, that I've got like three different builds that are all in like that last 80% range, is because I I don't like doing the electronics because that's when I get nervous, because like that's the end of the road. And that's like the make or break moment, the moment of truth, when you find out like, did I build this right or did I mess something up? And if I mess something up, I don't want to have to go back and redo a bunch of stuff. And so like that's the
Yeah.
part that like I always want to put that off because I don't trust myself to do things right because I know who I am.
Yeah.
And so that's where I get to the end of a build and it's like, all right, so this is turning out pretty cool. I'm really happy with how this is looking. But then I just kind of chill out there because then I'm afraid that it's not going to work right. Whatever. I
See,
haven't even had that problem. My builds so far have turned out fine.
and see, mine is just getting started. Once I'm started, I mean, I have so many I want to do, but mine is getting started. Once I have them started, I usually finish them in a unless unless I use this excuse with my son all the time is unless I say, oh, we're gonna film that. Yeah, that famous last words.
Yeah, there's some good comments down here. Bam Bam said he's got like four waiting to be painted. I completely understand. I'm not good at painting and like taping everything off and stuff. Like that's a huge hassle. So I'm with you on that as well. Couple people that can't decide on tires. That part, wheels and tires, is always tricky because you want it to look right with the truck. Somebody was talking about motor and ESC and all that's like getting their build list together, their parts. Yeah.
The thing about wheels and tires though is they're probably one of the easiest thing. Not they're time consuming. I've got like a mosquito up my nose. Sorry. Time consuming, but they're probably one of the easiest things to change out. Right? They're not something that like taking out a motor and that takes a little bit of time, but not the wheels and tires don't. But if you have a bunch of wheels and tires mounted, or 4 nuts and you're there.
Yep.
So MCC says ruptures. Always the answer. Depends on your terrain. Depends on where you're crawling. But yes, ruptures are so good.
Ruptures are very good.
Very good, for sure.
You know what? I'm a big fan of Batrazzi.
They have stepped it up lately.
Their tires and their wheels are looking so good, and their tire compound is really nice.
Yes, and they are, from what I understand, I have a set of their tank tracks for the FMS.
Yeah.
But Batrazzi, they're stepping it up, dude. They really they're killing it right now.
I really like their stuff. Yeah.
For sure. And they've got shocks now. They've got all sorts of stuff they're coming out with.
Oh yeah. Yep. Yeah, they're putting out some good stuff.
Speaking of coming out, we've got some new rigs to talk about.
Dude,
my
trip to Vegas was incredible.
Understatement. First and foremost, we got to talk about this guy right here. If you haven't seen this guy, oh, my trailer just came off because I didn't pull the thing. You haven't seen this guy? This guy's the Terranaut, and it is tearing up the internet right now.
It's just so cool. It's so fun. It's so different.
Yes, I mean, I've got the trailer hooked on here, and I've actually had a ton of questions about the truck and trailer.
I'm sure you have.
Quickly go over. I was one of the first, or one of the few that had the trailer shown. One of the influencers. I'm not an influencer, but so this trailer is a WPL Toys. WPL Toys trailer. It comes with a semi truck. I thought I had the box down here. Oh yes, I do. Hold
comes 2 seconds. 6x6, doesn't it?
It comes with a 6x6. Now, WPL is kind of if you don't know, they're kind of the bridge between toy grade and hobby grade, right?
Yeah, they're right on the line.
Yeah, right on the line. So here's the box. There's the truck it comes with. But they've got, as far as scale stuff, and we've talked about this on the show before, as far as scale, they have some really cool scale details on their rigs.
Their stuff looks really good. It just does not perform.
And the plastics are really cheap. Like they feel cheap. They don't feel like good hobby quality. So that's what this trailer is.
Everything. You can get metal replacement parts. Like they are that, and that's where it's that middle ground between toy and hobby.
Yes, sure. So the trailer is that it does actually have working ramps. My little thing back here broke, but these will move up and down when hooked to that one. I've had someone try to hook it to the Terranaut. I don't know. It didn't work from what I hear, but I haven't tried it yet. So we're working on that. The other question I've been getting a lot of is what track hoe this is. This is a hobby grade track hoe, but it's not like the track hose that you probably see on some famous YouTube channels like RC Sparks, right? This is not metal. It is 100% plastic. It's got plastic ears that if you go too far, it goes click, 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 click.
Yeah.
So this is kind of between hobby grade and toy grade, but it's definitely hobby grade. It's a little bit further than WPL. But this thing is perfect scale. Even though this is supposed to be 1/24 scale, it actually lines up fairly decently with the scale of the Terranaut. Now, quick thing I have a lot of people asking me about this trailer. Quick thing on this trailer.
Well, technically, that trailer's 1/16 scale.
Yes, since we all know scales are all over the place.
Right, yeah.
Here's the only problem I face with this. Sometimes at extreme articulation and turning, you see what happens?
Yeah, you get some rub there.
The bumper hits the trailer.
Yep.
Oh, wrong way. So you just have to be aware that sometimes it binds up.
Yeah, the shallow turns
is not quite long enough. But I tell you what, crab walking with this thing in the trailer is a lot of fun. It's tons of fun. So there's your questions. There's your answers to the trailer. I was going to talk about it in my video, but I really wanted to only focus on the Terranaut. This thing, I was super excited when the Arctos came out.
Yeah.
I was like, this is my dream rig. Because I'm
Arctos
a sucker.
is a huge hit.
I'm a sucker for 6x6s, first of all. Second of all, a 6x6 that I could haul stuff on with a working winch.
And it's good.
And it's good. And then Hobby Plus goes and outdoes themselves with this guy. And it if you don't have one of these, it's worth the $270. Every single penny of that $270. This is worth it.
If you have the budget, you will not regret picking up a Terranaut.
Not in the slightest. And when I first started talking to Hobby Plus, when they were going to send me one of these, I talked to Scott. He said, "Oh, we're not going to do a trailer." I'm like, "Oh, that's too bad." The demand for a trailer has been overwhelming. And I told him, I said, "You guys got to do a trailer." And rumor mill has it, I've read online, that they're going to do a trailer.
We're not going to speak for Hobby Plus.
Nope, we're not speaking for Hobby Plus.
It seems that they have heard the market.
Well, Direct RC has posted about it. So,
oh, have they?
They have.
Okay.
they themselves have said trailer coming. So, that's why I brought it up. Otherwise, I'm like,
Yep.
So we're not 100% sure on that, obviously, but from what I understand, and if, like I said, if Direct RC hadn't commented on it, I wouldn't be saying it. They are producing a trailer. Speaking of trailer, I've been working with someone to produce a trailer. 3D printed. These are 2 parts and pieces. And this is Titan RC's trailer.
I thought that was familiar.
Yes, he just released it. I've been working with him for 3 or 4 weeks to get this done. Mine's not done yet, obviously, because I ran out of filament.
It's a modular trailer.
It is a modular trailer. And it is fully suspended. Meaning it has, you put SCX24 shocks here.
Yeah.
And it has a full suspension. So I don't have it done yet. Oh, by the way, here's the tongue.
But you can add as many of those tiles as you want. You can make it as long or short as you want. And each tile will support an axle, right?
Yes, he's designed it so it could be modular. Now, if you go 6, 8, 10 out, you're gonna you may have to have 6, 8, 10 axles under there.
Oh, yeah, right, yeah.
But
well, you don't have to have an axle on every one, though.
No, but you'd have quite a bit. It is completely modular, though, and it's going to be cool. This print kind of got messed up, but it is solid. It is awesome. This thing is going to be cool. I can't wait to get it done. Like I said, I've been working with Titan RC. I've been printing for him, and he's been printing. We've been prototyping. We've been giving feedback. The tongue actually changed. He offers 2 tongues. One that looks more like a traditional 5th wheel that you pull behind like a heavy-duty pickup, and then this more semi-looking tongue. And I gave him the feedback on that. I said, you need a semi-looking tongue because this is a semi-truck. So he offers both with his print. He's offering on, I can't remember what the 3D site is now.
Is it Thingiverse?
No, it's another one.
3D prints or
Colts RC.
Yeah.
Or Colts prints or whatever it's called. Colts,
whatever it is.
Download. He also download. I'm not sure what he's charging, but this trailer is well worth it. And I haven't even put mine together yet. But I've kind of had insider information with him, and it's totally worth it. So look him up.
I saw this post a couple days ago, and I mean, you and I haven't even been chatting. I didn't even know you were working with him on it, but I saw his post a couple days ago. It looks really cool.
Yeah, it's super cool, and he does the cool thing. He labels each section. So if you're only building the regular length one, you know what section you're dealing with.
Nice.
So kind of cool. Anyway, Terranaut is awesome. Get yourself one. If you don't have one, it's well worth it.
Let's talk about the little guys. You already showed
little guys.
your upcoming releases for the nanos. So let's talk about those. So when I was in Vegas, I got to see all of these in person when I was at the NRHSA show in Vegas. It was awesome.
You lucky duck.
Dude, it was so cool. I I managed to hear about the SCX30 the day before they released it. And when I heard
Mm.
about it, honestly, dude, like I kind of rolled my eyes and I was like, seriously, like everybody's asking for a better SCX24. They're asking for an SCX18 and like they're
Mhm.
going the opposite direction. They're going smaller. Like, is this just a big FU to like to their customers? Um, and so I was really kind of annoyed by the announcement. And then the next day they made the announcement and they had them available. And I got to tell you, man, the SCX30 looks like a great choice if you're looking
Sure.
for a nano size crawler. They actually like they put in some thought into the design.
I'm just proving it that I'm not crazy. I'm just proving it. I had to prove it because I don't want to get in
Nice.
trouble. I don't want to get in trouble right here. And the best part, the trailer upgrade is coming soon to Direct RC from Direct RC themselves. I'm not going to get in trouble. That's from the horse's mouth themselves.
Nice.
So you guys can see it, read it for yourselves. I just had to bring it up because I I didn't want to get in trouble. So there it is from Direct RC themselves.
So back to the
Sorry,
SCX30s.
I didn't mean to sidetrack you, but
So they've got two different models with two colors for each model. They've got a Jeep and then they've got a Bronco.
a JLU and a Bronco. Yep.
Yep, the JLU, they've got white and a really nice looking green color, like a neon green.
It's
Um,
almost this color.
yeah,
It is almost this color.
it's like a safety green kind of, yeah, like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, and the Jeeps come with some really nice looking overlanding accessories. And then the Broncos, they've got a gray and a blue. And there's not a lot of overlanding accessories that come with the Broncos, but whatever, they still look good. They look really good.
The Broncos look phenomenal. And
Yeah.
the Jeep, if you're into the overlanding accessories, excuse me, the Jeeps have all that. I I'm not speaking for Axial, but I wouldn't be surprised if they actually include some of those with the Bronco at some point.
I think that it comes with a couple little things, but it doesn't have the same mounting options as the Jeep does. So
Yeah.
but whatever. So the SCX30, it it comes pretty packed for what it is. So they're coming out. They're going to be. I think they're going to be what, $90 or $100.
Yeah, something like that.
Um, and they've got, so they're not oil filled shocks, but they're not friction shocks. They're grease
Grease
filled.
spilled. Weird.
So still, you get like some.
There's a
They're
little bit
not
of
springy.
bounce.
They're not bouncy.
Yeah,
Um,
but weird. Some of the review kind of on that. So with the Orlandos, which I think are great, but they are super delicate. Like
yes.
when we were at Beat the Creek, Ken from the Shop Mini RC, he just one of his got knocked off the just
Yep.
onto dirt, so onto a softer, not like concrete, and
Yep.
it broke.
Yep.
But from the reviews I've seen with all the people that reviewed it, including Ken, and I've talked to Ken about it, and he shared some pictures of it. They are actually, first of all, they're stronger than I would say the Orlandos
They
for
seem
being
to be.
so close to the same scale. And then second of all, I was watching some of the other reviews like CCXRC Tony,
Mhm.
and those things are for a small scale truck. Those things are capable.
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, they're coming with Proline tires. I mean, they're going to have good compound, good grip.
Yeah.
Now here's the thing though. So when they release, which I don't care for this. They announced it a week ago in Vegas,
Yes.
but they're not shipping until December.
Ugh, brutal.
That's I didn't
But
realize that. Like I went ahead and put my pre-order in because I'm
yeah.
not on their mailing list, whatever. Um, but so I put my pre-order in, and then I saw that they're not
Sure.
shipping until December. I was like, "Come on, are
Well,
you like that's terrible?"
but Christmas. They're trying to
Well, I get that.
they're probably trying to capitalize on Christmas.
I get that, but like, I mean, you could release it November and still capitalize on Christmas, whatever.
It's
Um, So
they had to beat the competition out of the gate. Let's put it that way.
well, but here's the thing. They beat them out of the gate with their announcement, but they're not beating them out of the gate with production. So
No,
whatever. We're
no.
going to get to that in a second because we haven't even got
Yes,
there
we are.
yet, Sam.
Yeah,
But anyway, the
sorry.
SCX30. The SCX30. So one of the things that is pretty cool is whenever it releases, there's already some spare parts and some upgrade parts that they are putting out from Proline with new wheels and tires. There's going to have like two, so what comes on the truck, and then two different sets of wheels and tires from Proline, and then you can get two different shock options.
A longer
Uh,
one, right?
there's one of them is the same distance as stock, and then the other one is a little bit longer. And then Proline is also coming out with a coyote body,
That'd be cool.
pre-painted.
That'd be cool.
So,
well, yeah, they
Proline
also got to wait for that release date. Maybe they're waiting for the aftermarket support to be there, like Endura. I mean, they could be. I don't know.
Yes, they could be, and there's a good chance that that's what's going on. But obviously, I mean, Horizon, they own Proline, so Proline already has some things that are out there.
Sure.
So, so it's not going to be. There won't be nothing. I mean, there's not going to be a void in the market.
Right.
The other thing about the SCX30 that I think is pretty interesting, dude, we're going to go way over our showtime tonight.
This does not look good for us.
One of the other things about the SCX30 that I thought was really interesting was they're using the same motor from the SCX24.
So you're telling me I can put a Fury Tech in that little baby guy without even thinking about it?
A little bit ago, I saw somebody. I don't remember who it was. Who was it? Big Kid Tiny Trucks. They did the first brushless SCX30 swap.
I can't wait. And it comes with the SLE2, whatever it is. So it has another channel, right? So you can just plug it right in. You don't have to do your RX and your TX.
Well, so it does come with the SLT2, but I don't know like the electronic setup in the truck because the electronics are different. Like they are like a modular thing. It's kind of weird, but also like smart the way that they did it to make it compact and the way that they put it on the truck, like placement wise and stuff. It's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, for sure. I know we're gonna go way over, and I apologize, guys, but we got so much to talk about being gone for a month and a half. Cedar Creek wants to know when the trailer releases. I have no idea. All they've done is Direct RC's just announced that their trailer's coming. I don't know when, I don't know where, I don't know how, I don't know who, I don't know what. So
yeah.
And then there was another one here. Darcy Granny says stocking stuffers. Yeah, they're teeny. Did you see Yep 24's video?
Yes, I did. I watched it today, actually.
They took it in the pet store and put all the reptile whatever they're called together, all the little wood pieces and everything, and crawled over, like pulled it out of his pocket. I'm like, that is spectacular.
Yep.
Van, I'm assuming this is Van. Yeah, it looks like it is. Microcrawler Club says, have wider axles at launch. Proline has upgrades listed now. Full support from Horizon Hobby Companies, for sure. Now we need full support from like Endura. That'd be great. They thought it was November 5th and December 5th. Who knows? And then the ESC is on the skid, so it's built into the skid, actually, from what I understand. And I haven't seen one in person. I've seen it only on the internet and what Chaz has taken pictures and showed me from the show. Did you get a chance to drive it, Chaz?
No, I could have, but I didn't. Whatever. My participation at the show was really weird because of whatever. But I didn't get to. I did get to see it being driven. I could have driven it, and I didn't. I didn't have the time to take whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. So it is built into the skid, and there's like a little clip or whatever you can kind of pop it off there or whatever. But it's the way they designed it is it's pretty smart, man. Like as much as I thought it was a middle finger at first, like they did a good job with it.
Yeah, I honestly believe, and Ken can back me up on this. I think it's going to be the next big thing because not the SCX24s, TRX4Ms, all the Hobby Plus stuff. None of that's going away. but I think Axial has done a phenomenal job with this. And like I said, I haven't driven it, I haven't seen it, but from what I've seen, from what Ken shared with me, what you shared with me, from the videos I've seen on it, from RC Driver and RC Review, all those videos,
Yeah.
and cave crawlers, all of them, it is going to be a phenomenal platform.
Yep. I will say this because we got a comment here about Enjoy coming out with tire wheels and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You cannot use regular like aftermarket wheels. There is no hex pin. It's the way that the wheels fit on the axle. There's a weird shape involved, and they're very
It's just like the
specific for the
Orlandos.
SCX30.
It's just like the Orlando tires will fit on them. They're the exact same.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. And that was verified from Ken, for me. Cause I was looking at, when he got his and did his video on them, I was kind of like, whoa, fit this and blah, blah, blah. Cause I was trying to I'm rushing to get these as fast as I can to beat them to market.
Yeah.
And he was showing me, and after he released his video and whatnot, I messaged him or texted him and said, "Hey, buddy, what do I need to know to make it work on these?" And he's all, "Nothing, because these work with the Orlandos." And then he took tire off and showed me, and the Orlando tires will actually fit on them because it's the exact same. It's like a square thing that tires notch into. So, yeah.
Yeah, but so you can't get like the 0.7 or 0.8 RC4 wheel drive wheels. You can't do that.
No, they don't have hexes. They don't have hexes at all.
Right. So that's the first Nano, and then the next day when I was at the show, Redcat had their Nano on the table, and I thought theirs was a big FU to Axial. I thought theirs was just a joke. And no, it's not. They're coming out with the Ascent32.
I love Redcat. I love Axial, but I feel like Redcat's kind of, and I don't know if they've officially announced. Have they officially announced that Redcat?
I don't know if they have officially, but they said that we can take pictures and talk about it and stuff.
Sure. So it's out there. People have showed it. You showed it. There's lots of people that showed it on there that were at the show. But I feel like I don't know if they've announced or not, but I feel like they kind of got overshadowed because, minus whether you like red cats or not, whether you like their bodies or not, the body is not good looking, in my opinion.
Those wheel arches are goofy.
It doesn't look very good. However, if it's as capable as even the Axial, or Redcat's known for their phenomenal crawlers out of the box, if it's even close to that, it's going to be a good rig.
So I will say this, and I don't know if Redcat had any that you could drive at the show. I didn't see anybody driving any, but just like getting able to like pick it up and feel it on the table and stuff like that. While the SCX30 was really intentionally thought out and designed really well, the Ascent32 had more of a toy grade feel to it.
Oh, that's disappointing.
So it was disappointing just at the like initial reaction, like glance, feel, whatever. But I will say, so the Redcat guys, they were not, so I guess it hasn't been officially announced because they were not allowed to make any statements on camera about the Ascent32.
Oh, sure. That makes sense.
So I was able to ask some questions off camera, and I got a little bit of information, and they're working with a very popular, well-known, budget-friendly third-party parts producer. So they have aftermarket support on day one of the Ascent32.
That's not their own company.
It's not their own company. No, it's third party. Nope. It's third party. We all know them. We all use them. It takes a little while to get parts from them sometimes because they're not domestic.
Stateside. the slow boat from China.
So and honestly, man, this is the point right here. The shocks are horrible on the 32. They're friction shocks and they're bouncy, and yes. So, but with the company they're working with, there is going to be upgradability, and I have full confidence that those things will be very capable as well.
With the upgrade parts.
With the upgrade parts, yes. And even though they're 30-second scale, there's no difference between the Ascent32
They're the
and the
same
SCX30.
size.
They're
They're
the
the
same
same
size.
size. And
Yeah.
and to be honest, there's not much difference between the Orlandos and the SCX30s, because
Right.
I've seen them side by side, and a picture of them side by side, or a video of them side by side, and
Because technically Orlando is 30-second scale, right?
yes,
I mean,
they're so close,
right.
so close. So
Yep.
yeah. Anyway, what else we got going on? Holy
Dude.
cow!
Oh my gosh.
HPI.
The HPI booth had, and evidently,
I couldn't find any of this online, by the way. I found the Ascent or the Axial, but I haven't found anything on HPI.
So I saw them make a post that things at the NRHSA show were not supposed to get out.
Oh. But that's their fault, though.
It honestly, it kind of is, because all right, so the NRHSA show, for people that aren't aware, because I didn't know what it was before I went there, it's a closed tabletop convention. It's closed for hobby shops and industry people to be able to work together, share tips. Like hobby shop owners can share tips about what's working during economic downtime, stuff like that. They can work with manufacturers and brands to be able to come up with, package deals and stuff like that for, supply and demand, all kinds of stuff like that. And the manufacturers, they bring new items to show to the hobby store owners. So it's not like there are a lot of influencers running around. It's not open to the public, but there are a handful of influencers, the really big guys, like Mark Santa Maria was there, RC Driver was there, RC Girl was there.
Yeah, you were there.
CK4RC was repping. So there's just a small handful of some really big channels, plus me. And one of the things from the influencers is whenever we would go around to a booth, we would say, are we allowed to take pictures? Are we allowed to take video? Can we share this? And if they say no, we respect that.
Yeah, sure. But this also isn't the first time that people have reported from the show. Like,
right.
If you go back, there have been influencers at that show. I mean,
right.
So it's not like you respect them, but people are going to film, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, to your point, so Greg from RC Driver has been going for 18 years.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
This isn't the first time that influencers have been present. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and share it because it's out there now anyway. I didn't spoil anything. My videos came out after some other folks that showed things. So again, it's out there.
It's common knowledge now.
So speaking of nanos, so HPI, they have their Nano TT, right? Is that what it's called? I have it sitting over here somewhere. The 64 scale Mustang.
Yes.
So they had a table full of different versions of their Nano. It's the same model with different bodies.
Yeah.
But licensed bodies though, like BMWs and like Audis, cool. Like a bunch of different really cool looking models. So that is fun. The HPI off brands had some new models as well. So I knew you'd be excited about this one. Black Sun.
Yes, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Give it to me.
They are upgrading the Sprite.
And you said they weren't going to.
I asked them and they said no. Well, I asked them just after the Sprite was released if they were going to, and they said no. They said they had no plans. And then at the show, they had it on the table, the Sprite Turbo.
The demand was there. I guarantee it. I guarantee people are like, why isn't this brushless?
So I'm not going to say that I convinced them. but
You
I'm not
had
going to say that I didn't.
you had a say in it. You had a say in
Um,
it.
so the Black Zon Sprite Turbo, that was on the table, and they
Peace,
weren't
Cedar
running it
Creek.
around, but it looked really good. And I mean, Black Zon, their stuff works.
Their stuff is tough. It
Yeah,
for a lower cost thing, and I'll say this till I'm blue in the face. Their stuff is tough.
yep.
It really is.
And then Maverick, their other off-brand,
Mm-hmm.
they had a Micro B competer vehicle.
Competitor.
Competer is what I like to say.
You said computer.
Um, so they had a 24 scale buggy called the Microbe.
The mic. I love it. Actually, I think I kind of like it. I like that someone has the guts to do something like that.
I'm just hopefully Losi isn't as litigious as Traxxas is,
True. That's true.
because
That
I can see that
yeah,
causing some
yeah,
friction. I'll just say that.
yeah, yeah. But it's hilarious. Good on them. Good on them.
It took me a second. Like when I looked at it, I was like Microbe, and I was like, okay, that's kind of cool, I guess. But then like I
Uh,
saw it like written out, and I was like, oh, I get it.
I love it. I absolutely love it.
Um, all right, and so then back to the actual HPI brand, a couple things. Oh my god, dude, their tables were loaded with cool stuff.
That's what I hear.
So there was the new Venture 18cc,
Which is
their Venture 18 cop crawler.
so we have had a few of these come out recently,
Yes.
right? And from a few different companies. Like they're producing a out of the box. I don't even have mine here with me. I had it here. Out of the box comp crawler,
Well,
kind of
we've had
like
the
the
Evo Pro, we've had the Juice Up, we've had the
door.
Apex now.
I'm not leaving you. I'm right here. Here it is. I didn't think I would need this. Dang it, Chaz. It started with almost like with this guy. This guy was kind of like it wasn't the first, but this
Kind
started
of.
the craze,
Yeah.
right? This
Yeah.
is kind of a comp. It was extreme, and then they released the version 2 of it, which was the juiced up,
The Juice Up, yep.
and
And
then
then Redcat came out with the Apex, which actually I was talking to the CEO of Redcat, and I didn't even realize he was the CEO.
whoops,
Yeah, I know. Luckily, I was like praising Redcat, so I didn't put my foot in my mouth.
you're true.
But I was there representing Hobby Plus, and he was like, we were just talking back and forth, and he
You
was
had the
like,
Hobby Plus
actually,
shirt on.
the Apex is Redcat's response to the Juice Up.
Oh, really? Oh, cool.
Yeah,
I
so
mean,
I thought
that's
that
kind
was
of fun.
I thought that was really cool that like Hobby Plus and Redcat are kind of pushing each other. Like
Yeah,
whenever
I love
Hobby
it.
Plus comes out with a new CR18P, that's when Redcat comes out with like the Scout. They
Yeah,
come out with their next thing. And
I
so
love
I
it.
thought that was pretty cool to hear like the companies like just kind of not like copying off each other, but just like pushing each other. And I thought that was really cool.
Yeah. Well, competition, and I know this being in the business, being a manufacturer, competition is better for everybody because it drives innovation
Yeah.
and it it not only drives innovation, but it makes it so the consumers have more options and typically less expensive options in the
Yes.
long run. So
Yep.
it really does. When there's monopolies, competition is a good thing. It really is, and that's coming from someone who has. I'm not the only one producing wooden obstacles,
Nope.
right? And so, but it breeds innovation and it breeds those types of things that are good for everybody for the whole entire hobby.
Yep. So the Venture 18cc from HPI, it's their 18 scale comp crawler. That's what the CC stands for, is comp crawler. It's built off of a familiar platform. I was there representing Hobby Plus, and the chassis seemed familiar. That's all I'll say about that. There may have been some partnership between companies. I don't know. I don't work for anybody, so I don't know. There was some familiarity. That's it.
Yeah.
The Venture 18 is a great platform. The Venture 18cc seems like a great truck. So something to look forward to from
It
them.
It looks wicked. It really does.
Yeah, the only thing I don't like is, so it's a comp crawler, and then they put those big, goofy, ugly mirrors on the side of it.
Yeah.
Like,
And
stop it with that.
it looks a little
One, they
stretched
don't
too.
look good, and two, it's a comp crawler. You don't need mirrors.
Yeah. True. And it looks a little like because it has the somewhat wheel wells with the pinch body.
Yeah.
And they don't quite line up, which I guess it's comp crawler. I get that. But,
Yep.
you know.
So, but something to
From
look
what I've
forward
seen.
to. I think it's going to be really
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, for sure.
And then the last thing from HPI I want to comment on, they had a couple monster trucks on their table, modeled after the big Kahuna monster truck, which is a real life monster truck, big Kahuna.
Yep.
So they had a large scale version. It's either 10th scale or 8th scale. I don't remember. All it is, it's a Wheelie King.
Yeah.
That they put a big Kahuna body, like literally the same platform.
Same, yep.
They might have updated one or two things, but not much. And that truck was questionable when it was new in 2007. and I'm not saying that sarcastically. I'm not saying it to be a jerk or anything else. It literally came out in 2007, and it was questionable then. And so I'm not sold on the big one. The one that really caught my eye is they have an 18 scale big Kahuna, solid axle monster truck with dual shocks on all four corners.
Is one a slave or are they true duals?
I think they're true duals from what I saw. I didn't get to drive it or anything else.
That could also present a problem. I mean, Traxxas when they did their dual shocks on their monster truck. No, we're not Traxxas. Sorry. Freaking the V2 of this guy, the full scale one.
Oh yeah, Losi.
Thank you. One of them is a slave, so it's not an actual. It moves up and down, but it doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
Right. It has a spring on it, but it doesn't. Well, maybe it doesn't have a spring. Anyway, it doesn't do anything. It's a slave. The problem with two of them is you get a really, really stiff suspension.
Yeah. Yep. And I could be wrong. There's a good chance I am wrong. I probably am wrong.
Sure.
So nobody hold me to that, because again, nothing was official. They weren't making any announcements or anything else. This was literally me walking up to the table and seeing it and just getting to kind of like touch it and pick it up and stuff like that. But I didn't get to drive it or anything like that.
Sure. There is one thing I just realized that didn't make our list tonight that is new.
What?
It is a monster truck.
No, I left it off intentionally.
Oh, okay. All right. All right.
I left it off on purpose.
I didn't know if you wanted to talk about it, but
are you talking about the one from that hat?
The hat?
Your hat?
No.
Wait.
It's not from
them. What monster truck you talking about then?
The Gorgon.
Oh, I totally spaced that.
The Gorgon. The 18 scale Gorgon.
And the Quake.
And the Quake. Yes, there's two of them.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, let's talk about that. I completely spaced that. That's my fault.
Come on. The Gorgon has been one of those rigs. There was two rigs that I absolutely wanted, right? I have one of them. I got one of them. And that was the Arma Granite. Not the Granite, sorry. The Arma, what the heck's it called? It's right here. What's it called? No, it's one that looks like a F-150.
Big Rock.
Big Rock. There you go. I got the old version of the Big Rock. That was one of my dream bashers because it looks like my truck, right? I have a black F-150, and it looks just like an F-150, and that's the coolest thing ever. And the same body style as my truck. The other one that was out of my reach, besides that one, I got this on a killer deal a couple of years ago. But the other one that was out of my reach is the Gorgon, the full-scale Gorgon, the 10-scale Gorgon.
The 10-scale, yeah.
Now they have a freaking, and I'm going to show this because this is what scale it is. They have a freaking Gorgon. Grom. I love it.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. And the Quake Grom.
The Quake Grom. Which is
if you want more of a pickup body versus the SUV body.
There's the Granite Grom, and this is a small down version of the Big Rock. Like this looks exactly like the Big Rock body. Yeah. Almost. Except for it doesn't have the dip in the window, but
so a couple things to note about the Gorgon and the Quake Groms. Those trucks, both of those 10th scale versions, the full size versions of those trucks, are both 2-wheel drive. The
100%.
Grom versions of both are 4-wheel drive.
4-wheel drive. Yes.
So that seems, I don't know why they made that change. And it's probably good.
This is a 4-wheel drive. This is the Granite. It's a 4-wheel drive.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. Like, you probably want 4-wheel drive, and it's probably fine that they did that. But, like,
Yeah.
I don't know. It just seems weird that, like, they scaled down the truck and then they, like, also change what it is.
Why wouldn't they make the 10 scale for it? Maybe they are. Maybe they're going to. I don't know.
I don't know. And then so the Gorgon is brushed, the Quake is brushless, but the Groms are brushed. Period.
Brushed. Period. They are.
Yeah. And from the sounds of it, they do not plan on putting out brushless versions because they said that brushless, they are kind of uncontrollable.
Well, we have heard that before from a company.
Yeah.
Black Sun. But yeah, but you could make them brush. I mean, there's brushless options out there for them.
Oh yeah, you can convert them for sure.
Yeah. But if
it just
they're
doesn't
that,
sound like they plan on producing it that way.
sure. If they're that wild though with brushless, jeez, that's crazy.
So,
yeah. So those are the ones I was talking about, not this one. Those ones.
Yeah, no, sorry. I completely spaced those, and I definitely need to get one of the Quakes because the purple and pink one is that color scheme is so good.
Fire. It's fire for sure.
But I'm trying not to get bigger scale trucks, even though it turns out I am getting bigger scale trucks.
Yeah. Yeah.
We
won't talk about that.
You actually don't even know the half of it right now.
Oh, all right.
I made another contact in Vegas with another brand.
No. Well, since we haven't chatted like we normally do.
I know.
Well,
I might have an 8 scale brushless truggy on the way.
You're betraying your micro roots.
It's my first 8 scale. Oh, golly, dude.
8 scale.
8 scale
is massive.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have to keep it in the garage.
You're gonna have to park it next to your 1-to-1.
Yeah. My broken down motorcycle and then this thing.
So my work is I work for a design firm who does a lot of stuff for a car dealership, a family of car dealerships. And they have a Jeep dealership and they're doing some stuff for the Jeeping community, and they're going to give away an SCX30. And nice. So I went and picked my local hobby shop, Adrenaline RC, which, speaking of adrenaline, you met.
Yeah.
You met Leonard from Adrenaline.
Did he bring a message back for you?
He did, but I can't remember what he said.
I don't remember what we talked about, but I definitely remember telling him to come back and talk trash.
So I went in there and talked to him. He said, "Yeah, I met your buddy," and then he didn't put two and two together that we were co-hosts, and I had explained to him. He's, "Oh, okay, yada yada yada." Anyway, so my work just picked up a SCX30, and I'm like, "Okay, the stipulation is I will take you to this, but I will get you this car, but I get to be the first to drive it." So, so I pulled out of the box and was driving around work, and man, that thing's a blast. But I can't imagine a 6 scale.
Yeah, for sure. And RC Granny, dude. RC Granny just nailed it. And yes, the addiction is real.
They did say, there it is right here. I'll pull back up. It is true. Well,
also, Chaz, RC Granny, what time is it for you right now?
Like midnight or later. Oh no, it's early in the morning.
Tomorrow, though.
Yeah, it's a morning, right? He's a morning dweller. That's right. It has been a heck of a show. We are pushing an hour and a half, and
we got the llama.
We got to get out of here, guys.
We do.
We made it through all our notes except for one section. We'll move that to next time because I still really want to talk about it because I've heard some things and I want it. We'll save it for next time. That's what we'll say. So speaking of next time, tune in next 2 weeks from now.
We're back on a regular schedule every other week.
On our regular. The only caveat there is when it gets closer to like Thanksgiving and Christmas. I don't know what we're going to do. We haven't talked about that because we haven't seen each other for for a month and a half. So
right.
we'll keep you posted on our holiday schedule. Maybe we'll have to do a special holiday show.
Ooh, yeah.
That might be a thing. We'll have to.
That might need to be a thing.
We might have to do a Black Friday show too, so that we can hear about all the great Black Friday deals. You know, if we do it a couple days before, so everybody can score on Black Friday. Which, by the way, Black Friday is one of the only times that CrawlerTrax that we do a sale. So, if you're interested in picking up some CrawlerTrax, Black Friday is probably your time because it's rare that we do a sale. So just keep that in mind.
Or if you don't want to wait, just use my discount code.
Just use Chaz's discount. He has a 10% discount code.
I'm not going to say it out loud. You have to go to my channel and look at my video notes, my video descriptions, and they're down there in the links.
They are there. So, now that we've got through everything, it's been a heck of a show. It's been a great show. This has been one of my favorite shows because we've had a good time. It's been a while since we've talked, Chaz, and it's just been we have great interaction. You guys are killing it. You guys are awesome.
Yeah, good chat tonight, man. Like
good. It was good. It was a really good show. So good job, guys. I
like how Rockwolf said the amoeba.
I have to put this up. Van says, see, it's Creeper Crawl. That's the one event we kind of sponsor, the Micro Crawler Club. So,
are you going to use the plexiglass CrawlerTrax again?
I am, and I've made some modifications to it.
Nice, dude. When I saw that last year, dude, that is so awesome.
Not quite done yet.
It looks good.
Yes, it's going to be awesome. Anyway, that being said, guys, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for joining us. Don't forget to head over to whatever channel you're watching on, whether it's Facebook or whether it's Chaz's channel or CrawlerTrax, my channel, CrawlerTrax. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share, hit the notification bell, do all those things you do. And we have anything else, Chaz?
No, dude. We'll see you on the trail.
Okay. We'll see you on the trail, guys.